Hello guys, welcome to our channel. My name's Al.
And I'm Dean.
And this is Too Fat. Yeah, I couldn't messed it up big time.
Hi guys, and welcome to the channel Too Fat, Too Fit. This is the very first video of the channel, so welcome along. And what we're going to do is over the next year, 52 videos, one a week, that's going to guide you with us through our weight loss journey. As you can see, the channel is named Too Fat because there's two guys here and we're not exactly skinny, are we? So you're going to join us on our journey from too fat to fit. First part of this video obviously is an introduction. Okay, so tell us a bit about yourself.
Right, my name's Al. I'm 35 years old. I'm an Essex boy, as you can tell. And basically, I love food. And I'm sure there are many of you out there that feel exactly the same.
So let me ask you quickly, what is your relationship with food?
Oh, right. Obviously, we need it to live. And the problem is that in my line of work, it's very difficult to pick the best foods all the time. And what I mean by best foods, I mean it's healthy foods.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you get a craving or you fancy something, you smell something, you think, I want some of this, I want some of that. And the problem I have is I eat too much of it. I have a real problem with portion sizes.
Yeah, I'm just going to clarify what Alan said about comfort food or convenient food. Sorry, it was convenient, wasn't it? So what you said about convenient food is we both work on the railway and we're both shift workers. So sometimes it's just so easy to pick up something that's quick and convenient, but then foods are not always that healthy.
Correct. And this is why another issue is I've been working now for 13 years on the railway. And in that time, I've gained a lot of weight. I've gone from a 36 waist to a 44 waist. Okay. It's a big jump. And I found myself getting bigger and bigger and bigger because there was no exercise, there was no decent food routine, it was the wrong foods, and then I would gorge on the wrong foods.
Yeah.
It was horrific.
So let me ask you, how much do you weigh right now?
I'm approximately 18 stone 7 pounds.
18 stone 7, okay?
Yeah.
So that's your starting point.
Yes.
What's your goal weight or your ideal weight? What's the target you want to reach with these videos?
Well, if you was to go with the NHS BMI scale, I should be approximately 12 stone. Okay. I don't feel that that's going to be very much achievable. I feel that for my size, I'm quite broad-shouldered, I'm quite equipped for size on my arms and legs. I don't feel this is the way it's going to be perfectly. I'm looking at 15 stone even.
Okay.
If I could hit that, I would be extremely happy. So that's like a 3.5 stone loss. And if I could get under that, I'd even be more happy. But the way it is at the moment, my end goal for the 52 weeks would be 15 stone. And that's the goal for me, that's the ultimate goal. But then I will have mini goals in this time frame. There's always nice to have your end goal, which is what I think you do need.
Yeah,
you do need an end goal.
You do, yeah.
But in the middle of that, to say to me now, you're going to lose 3.5 stone, I can't see it. It's just too far. So I'm going to make myself smaller goals by reaching 7 pounds, like half a stone, and so on and so on. And then once I've got to those targets each few weeks, that's going to sound much more manageable. Even if I looked at losing, a pound a week, that's 52 pounds. That's a lot of weight to lose over that time. And the health benefits of that is that it comes off gradually, so your body doesn't feel the sharpness of having to work so hard at it. But the way I'm going to do this personally, and we're going to bring our own unique perspective into this, is that I'm going to try my hardest to work out more each day. And when I say work out, I mean it's a form of exercise. So this might be more walking, as in steps and putting more steps in, doing workouts, squats, press-ups, you name it, that sort of thing. And I'm going to try and build up my strength as time goes by with that. And that's what I'm aiming up to try and push myself each few weeks to try and build up a bigger strength to go further.
Excellent. So you have to keep watching the videos as we go on week by week to see if Alan actually achieves his goals or not.
Dean and I really want to try and get into shape. We were a lot healthier before, years back, and as time's gone on, families and stuff, really do want to start getting back to a healthier stance.
Yeah, definitely. I think what I would say about that is, like you went back to saying that we both used to be quite fit, and life takes over. Life always takes over. We're both shift workers now. We've both got families, so you find it really hard to juggle when you can exercise or where you can just get out and go for a walk. And I think, I don't know about you, but I struggle with when to eat as well, because of the shift work. It's not always easy when to eat.
Yeah, it's really difficult. Some shifts, you know, that we are on, we're up at like between 3 and 3:30 in the morning, and then the next week we will be getting into bed between 1 and 2 o'clock. It's just everything messes up, and there's no sort of flow. Like a 9 to 5 would work out really well, but
Yeah.
we don't have that option. So with
No,
us,
not at all.
it's really trying to find the balance and what foods are good to eat and what we can sort of when we should eat, and you know, during our day, because if I'm on a shift where I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning, you're going to look at your dinner at like being at 12 o'clock
Yeah.
in the midday, and that's just not practical, you know, because your days just doesn't work like that. And with families, you end up, like all mums and dads do, you end up staying up longer and longer to put them to bed, give them baths and whatever. It's a tough game to try and fit everything in. It really is. So yeah, my plan is, I really do want to lose some weight. I've got some goals in mind, and I'm going to share them with you, and I'm sure Dean will as well, his goals and his ideas of what he wants to do, and hopefully you'll be with us on the journey. So Dean, what is your relationship with food?
My relationship with food is a complicated one, actually, because I used to be really healthy and really healthy eater. I was quite the athlete. I was a swimmer. I used to swim for a club. I used to do competitions.
Okay.
Last year, I quit smoking.
Which is good.
However, I replaced my nicotine addiction with a sugar addiction.
Which is bad.
So that was the problem. And now, since quitting smoking, in the last year, I think I've put on 3.5 stone.
It's a tough thing, because you're trying to find that balance of replacing one thing for another, but
Yeah.
it's unfortunate that it was sugar, because we know how they're useless calories. A lot of it,
Absolutely,
it's
yeah.
just not helpful
And
at
for
all.
me, it's sugary drinks. I drink a lot of Coca-Cola, and I don't get, because it's now an addiction with me, I don't get fulfilled with the diet or the zeros and you know what, I actually just picked Alan up in the car, and I had to clear out the car before he got in, because I was quite ashamed. In my car door, there's about 30 chocolate bar wrappers. And I felt ashamed that someone else was going to see that. Something's got to change.
Yeah.
For me, there's 2 reasons I want to do this. First of all, it's health reasons. I want to grow old. I want to walk my kids, my daughters down the aisle.
Yeah.
I don't want to die and be a statistic at 45. And second, it's vanity. And I'm going to be honest, it is vanity. I'm getting to the point now where I don't even want to take my shirt off when I go to the beach. I want to feel
that.
free, to feel comfortable, and it's awkward. I mean, even with my wife, I don't want her to see my body, and that is bad for me.
It's not a good feel, is it?
It's not. I feel ashamed of the way I look now, because I never used to be like this. I know what it's like to be slim and muscly, and I'm not that anymore, and that's hard for me.
I think, like you said there as well, with vanity, not even wanting to take your shirt off in front
Yeah.
of your wife. Do you know, I imagine everyone out there is probably feeling that's big, that has a partner and feels the same way.
Yeah.
I feel grotesque. And it doesn't
Absolutely,
matter
yeah.
how much she tells me she loves me.
Yeah, she'll tell me that she doesn't
I
think
look
I'm
lovely.
fat and all that.
Yeah, and that
Yeah.
I'm lovely, and she loves me for who I am.
Yep. Which I'm
There's
sure is
something
true.
inside. Yeah, I mean, well, of
It is
course.
true.
There's a level of that I will never not fade from that.
But your psyche doesn't let you believe it.
And I believe that I am not a good-looking person. I've never have. That's
Oh, I
the
think you're
thing.
gorgeous, mate.
Well,
It's
no,
fine.
thank you very much. But truth be told, with this, when I take my shirt off, and I'm near the beach, I used to have the attitude, I don't care what anyone thinks.
Yeah.
But the truth is, I actually do care what people
Oh,
think.
I care a great deal.
And
Yeah.
I would deflect it with humour aimed at myself, self-derogatory humour. So I would say
Yeah.
things like, oh, don't worry, I'm only going to be harpooned by the people for being the whale on the beach and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And, it's, don't worry, this bit doesn't get sunburnt because it's blocked by this bit of fat and so on. And who've had all the rolls, I
Yeah.
did, and all this, and all the pies.
Yeah.
I've had it all, and I give it all back. And the truth is, deep down it hurts you, because the thing is, you wish you could be
Does.
that guy that's Mr.
Yeah.
Slim Jim.
I mean, I'm not going to say too much now, but there's a guy, the other side of the park, the other side of the camera right now, and he's there doing his squats and his press-ups and all that with his shirt off. And you know what? Good luck on him. Good to him. You know what I mean? Why not?
Do you know my first thought?
If I had a body like that, I'd be doing that as well.
My first thought, lucky bugger, but he's not lucky. He's working on it. That's the difference. I'm thinking,
Hard
my
work,
mindset,
yeah. Yeah.
mindset's thinking he's lucky. And he's not lucky, he's probably just worked dead hard to get it.
Yeah.
And that's where my attitude needs to change.
Absolutely.
I need to start
There is an
thinking,
element of laziness, and I always
yes.
I blame the job.
Yeah.
Because again, going back to what we do for a living, I sit on my butt all day. I mean, I drive a train, and I'm sitting there all day, just sitting in a chair doing nothing, but I'm still eating, and I'm not exercising and burning that food off.
Yeah.
I mean, if you honestly leave a comment down below, how do you feel about the food? I mean, how do you feel about your bodies? Let us know how you're doing. You know, join us on this journey.
Yeah, tell us, like, if you have, like, when you're sitting down, what do you eat that's different to try and help you change that mindset? You know, there's burgers at lunch and things like that are available. You know, there's pies and pastries and all sorts. But what do you do? Is it just salads? Is it stuff you prepare from home? Do you find preparing food at home is more better for you?
I struggle with that.
Well, I've always struggled because I'm too lazy to make it. I'm too lazy.
That's me. I'm sorry, that is me. I get so lazy that I'd rather have an extra half hour in bed than wake up and do it.
Exactly.
And you know what I'm hoping is, by the time we get to the end of these 52 videos, I can look back on this and think, what the hell was I talking about?
Yeah.
I really hope that's true.
Yeah.
I hope I'm a
the
changed person, that I wake up and I do healthy meals to take to work, and I'm out doing exercise rather than making excuses.
Yeah.
Because that's another thing that I want to talk to everyone about, is that the excuses, and that's exactly what they are, okay? Now, I don't know about you, but I'll give this example. I don't exercise. I mean, look at me. I don't exercise anymore. And I used to exercise 6 times a week, a couple of hours a day. And now I always make the excuse, I've got no time. I'm too busy. I've got family life. I've got other things to do. And that is true, but they're not, you can't make excuses out of.
Cut into this right now and say, I know exactly what you mean, because we always say the excuse is I have no time.
Yeah.
But I've got time to sit and watch a TV program.
Absolutely.
I've got time to sit and watch loads of YouTube videos. I haven't got
YouTube
time.
videos are great. Keep watching
They are
them.
good, in moderation. But the truth is that instead of sitting there and watching that season box set of your favourite that you want to watch, that takes an hour an episode, go out for a walk for an hour.
Yeah.
If you can watch an episode of or 2 episodes of your favourite program, you've got time to go and do an hour's walking. And even then, half hour somewhere and back, and then you've picked up a couple of thousand steps. You've already got some of your energy getting burnt. And we've got tips and stuff. I've been given tips from friends and things that we're going to pass on to you. And these are really health conscious people that know what they're doing as well.
Yeah.
We are very amateur at this, but we're hoping that over the course of this year, we are going to end up having a repertoire of good dialogue with you that you're going to be able to take away and use it in your daily life as well.
Right guys, so on the screen you will see a nice little beautiful shiny little chart, and this is going to be our tracker chart. This is going to be joining us on our journey, and hopefully you will join us on it too. So as you can see at the top of the chart, my current weight is 16 stone and 4 pounds, which for our American viewers is 230 pounds. Now the line that's coming up on the screen now is my goal. That's my target, and that's 13 stone, which is 182 pounds.
Okay, so if you now look at the chart, you'll see my ones here, and my current weight is 18 stone 7 pounds. That approximately is 262 pounds for the American viewers. I'm aiming to lose this weight to get down to 15 stone even. That is approximately 210 pounds. So that means I need to lose 52 pounds, which is ironic because we were talking about this earlier.
Yeah, absolutely.
How amazing this will be. But that would be £1 a week if I was to be as a steady drop each week. So as this will be a steady drop of £1 a week, we all know that the first few weeks are the best weeks. They are the best weeks because you see a difference. You see a difference. And it could be even 2, 3, or even 4, even £5 lost each week.
So you'll see the chart, it'll go down drastically straight, and then it will start to level out.
And as that levels out, that's when the real work starts to kick in, because that's where you need to then bring it down more and more to get to the level that you want to lose. So, as I said, for £52, I'm actually very happy with that, and I think that's achievable. It sounds easy when you say 52, but I know it's a long way. So I'm going to set myself mini challenges to try and get down each week a couple of pounds, so I know that I'm on target. And if it goes more, then it goes more. But I'm going to try and keep on top of this. I'm sure there's going to be a stress point later on that's going to make things difficult.
Oh yeah, but you know what? We've got each other for that, and we've got all you guys as well.
Exactly.
Keep us going. I mean, for me, it's strange because my target is actually what I was last year. So the weight I want to lose is the weight I've put on since I quit smoking.
See, now I don't think I've been 15 stone since birth, so I'm going to have to.
See, actually, there'll be a video coming up later because it will actually be my 1 year quitting smoking. I'm at about 10 months at the moment. So fingers crossed, I am going to make it to the year.
Yeah,
I definitely am.
I reckon you'll do it. I have faith in you.
Thank you very much. Do you guys have faith in me?
Go on, say yes. As it will be, we do really want this journey to be as helpful for everyone as possible.
Yeah.
So really and truly, as I said many times before, tips, tricks, hacks, anything that you have that's a benefit, we really would appreciate that. And obviously we're going to give you our input too. We're going to give you our information as we're going along, and
lots of good information coming up, trust me.
yeah, we've got people that are going to help us out, and we're going to talk with them, and you're going to get to see them, and they're going to tell you information, and they're going to we're going to sort of bring this thing together. It's going to be wrapped up nicely, and that's what we want. We want to be, this time next year, a better version of ourselves, an improved version.
Yeah,
of
I mean, the
ourselves.
tagline of this channel is "The journey begins," and it really is a journey for us. We don't know where this is going to go. Hopefully, we'd like to know where it's going to go. Losing this, but it's not guaranteed. So we need each other. We're going to be messaging each other all the time, giving ourselves a bit of a G up, and we need that from you guys as well. Join us on this journey.
Yeah, that's what we want. That's what we want from you.
Right guys, so thanks very much for tuning into the very first video of Too Fat, Too Fit. We really hope you enjoyed it and got something out of it. Please continue to watch us, have a subscribe to the channel, click the like button, and leave us some comments down below. Please join us on our journey. See you later. Bye. And don't forget guys, you must hit the like button.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Okay.
And you must subscribe to the channel.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Okay.
And you must also press the little bell thingy that gets you notifications when you get all the current video thingies, sort of thingies. Press the bell.
Okay, I think they've got it now.
Too fat. I did it wrong. I didn't fit.
Too fat, too fit.
What was it?